The old haunted Kampsville grade school, where mysteries abound and a shadow lurks. Welcome to Friday Night Ghost Frights. I'm Ricksecker from Haunted Road Media. Explore with us. The old Kampsville grade school had questionable beginnings, having been built on top of an old Native American archaeological dig site. When Shana invited me to investigate there with her last year, we uncovered a plethora of paranormal activity, including a shadow person and a possible apparition. And we had an amazing time discovering all the history and information about the location. We recapped it all in a big reveal last winter. One of the big haunts of the school, as we start getting into what we've actually discovered here, are the footsteps that you hear up and down the hallway.
Upstairs.
I know.
Upstairs.
That's what I mean. They're above our heads, which leads you to believe that they're coming from a second floor, but there's no second floor here. Attic vent, there's no floor. Do you want to go ahead and talk about what happened behind us? Just basically on the other side of this doorway.
Yeah.
Or what happened to you, not us.
Yeah.
I appreciate you making the sound again, but I was in a different place this time. Can you stay in one spot and do that so we can find you? I'd like to talk to you.
Oh my God.
You alright? What did you feel?
Well, I felt like I was going to throw up back there, and then I got a headache, and then I started coming towards this way, and the headache went away. I actually just felt like somebody had invaded my personal space. It didn't follow me right away, you know, so I was able to walk away from the hot spot. And then we caught an EVP.
I appreciate you making the sound again, but I was in a different place this time. Can you stay in one spot and do that so we can find you? I'd like to talk to you.
Oh my God.
Well, it's a female voice.
Yeah, I mean...
But it wasn't Shana's.
Yeah, I would say that there's at least another female in here.
We may have possibly caught a woman through our previous video session in the Kampsville Raw Footage 2 video, where we're looking down the stairwell into the basement. Hopefully we got something here.
I bet we did.
It was a good idea. So, yeah. So it looked like a stationary woman just staring up at the camera. So it may be matrixing. The jury's still out on that. Upon returning here, I've taken some photographs of that area, and we'll do a comparison here, you know, flash to comparison. I had it set right about here, right? I don't know. And you could be the judge of whether or not that is the female entity that perhaps was repeating Shana when she was having the experience right here on the other side of the door. There are a number of different, you know, quick experiences that we've had here where, you know, there was, you know, banging on the other side of the wall in the gym, which we did a whole segment on. That's behind you.
Is there something like hanging against the side of the building?
I'm gonna have to go look to try to debunk that.
I came up here to the top to have something against my back.
Right. Okay, this is the back of the gym. There's nothing here.
Yeah, see, I was thinking that maybe something was...
All right, hanging and banging. I mean, you would have been sitting like right here. Why? You would have been sitting right here in the corner.
Yeah.
Right up there. Yeah, really with the gym, it was like back and forth trying to, you know, toy with us, trying to separate us and, you know, put us in different parts of the gym. We're chasing it all over the place. So there's a lot of that going on. But in one of those cases, just going back through the footage, you know, it was really just kind of watching what was going on. We saw an interesting shadow effect over the camera at the time, and then out of the corner of my eye, I saw over by the doorway over to the boys' locker room in the basement area, a shadow. And so we went back over that footage a few different times, and sure enough, there is a shadow figure over there. Sounds like a step. I don't know, tell where it's from.
I can hear you moving over there.
Over there.
If I told you that I could already see you, would that make you want to hide as much?
Can you play that whistle for us again? Motorcycle outside.
We tried to recreate that, me standing over there to see, you know, to scale. Once I crouched, you know, down, that would put it about level with the glass, the window on the door, and that would make it about the size of a child.
Can you play that whistle for us again?
To me, kind of, I'd always felt like I wasn't really 100% sure if it was a child or not, but, you know, just the behavior, just the playfulness of it, you know.
Yeah, because there was one time you got poked or tugged or something like that, as if somebody was playing with you. And yeah, just kind of sizing up, you know, putting Shana right where that shadow person would have been standing. Shana's head comes higher than that shadow person's. And so it put it, I think, right about your neck. So, you know, 10, 11, 12-year-old maybe. Unfortunately, the school has been sold and is no longer accessible to our investigations. Just when we were starting to discover more information about the mystery of the footsteps from the second floor that doesn't exist, and we're starting to interact a little bit more with the shadow person, probably a shadow child that resides there. We hope one day to return.